going on, Tom?
Hey, Danny Lee, how we doing?
Not too bad.
Good to see you.
Yeah, you too, partner.
So, what are we going over today here for the audience?
I figure what's a better place to start than the beginning?
Let's start at the beginning to show everybody that wants to learn how to play golf, learn how to play golf the correct way.
Learn how to work with your body. You know, when you're out there, you know, you gotta find what works for your body. You are unique, and you have a unique swing and a unique physique. You have to learn what's going to work for you, what's not. More importantly, though, is how to power the ball. I mean, I think you would agree. There's one thing that everybody can have in common, and that's the physics law.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Everybody has to work with the same things as far as gravity and leverage, all those things. So there's a few key things that are going to be very similar for people. You know, once you get a little more into your swing, you're going to notice you're going to find your own plane. You're going to find your own timing. You know, you've got your own height, build, and flexibility. So there's certain timing issues that are going to be unique just to your swing. But practicing in a certain way and starting off with the right fundamentals, you can get on that fast track to figuring out your swing much faster.
Very good. First thing you want to learn is the grip, okay? The grip on the golf club is extremely, extremely important, okay? You're going to hold it like this. We're going to show you with all the clubs. Left hand on the shaft. Feel it with the fingers in here on your lifeline right here. Fingers over, thumb on top. Thumb on top, you come up. We can use the overlap grip, fingy on the pinky here, or we can go interlock. Either one, that's up to you. Bring it down. See that both V's on the hand, we want over the right shoulder. So V's here between the index and the thumb on the right and left hand are over your right shoulder. Bring it up, feel it with your fingers. Always grab it as though they're eggs. So you want to grab it real softly. Okay, that's grip. That's a good start for you. Now every club is going to have the same grip for you right now. Okay, got that?
So that's an excellent point. When you're working on your grip, you want to make it as, you know, it's the same throughout each shot. And you're not going to try and get up there on a pitching wedge and all of a sudden put your hand way underneath the glove and try and scoop it up towards the hole.
No,
you know,
not work.
No, if you're trying to power with your body, you got to get the grip exactly the same way. And you know, like Tom's saying here, it's a grip that's in the fingers, and you know, really one of the main things you want to concentrate on too in your grip, the real purpose of the reason you want a good grip is so that you can still have you can have tight hands around it, you can have a nice solid grip, but that your wrist can still be loose. You know, a lot of people have the tendency when they first get up there, they get up there and just grab it in their palms and try and put a death grip on it.
Yes.
You know, and you really don't have to. No, not good. You want to feel that you put it into your fingers and that your hands just stretch right around that club. If they're stretched around where it's in the fingers, naturally it'll be able to release coming through. You won't have to try and hold physically to hold onto that club. It naturally, with your hands stretched around, you know, now your wrists are free just to move right around the body.
And that's a key word. You want to think about release. Okay, when you're throwing your hands at target, you want to release your hands at target. If you grab it like you should, should have no problem releasing your hands at target.
Most definitely.
So now we got the grip, which is good. Now what do we have now?
Now, if you're a new beginner or you're trying to get a little bit different insight into your swing, you know, what you've got to do is you want to change the way that you visualize what you're feeling. You know, if you're up there and you're under the impression that the way you get this ball from point A to point B is to get up here and hit down at that ball, you might want to take some time to reevaluate your situation.
So what do we have now? So you don't want to be hitting down on the club. So then how can we get the ball? What's the alternative? How can we get the ball in the air if we're not hitting down on the club and on the ball?
I think the answer to that question is to see it as a sling. Now, when you say see it as a sling, I mean that that ball should not have any effect whatsoever on your shot. When you're setting up, you want to feel as if that ball is on the end of the club head already. From that point, once you get it to the top, your arms are just going to fall and you're going to throw it right through. So there's never a point where you're actually coming down to try and force contact. All you have to do is feel it as a throw and a sling, and that ball will just be spit right off of that throw.
So you want to actually feel that the ball is on the club face going through the whole swing. It's going to make you, it's like a concept. You have to think about that so you can come through again and then throw a target.
It's like an underhanded throw. You know, you see a baseball pitcher, you know, where they're throwing, throwing over the top. You know, they're still moving around their body, and it's a throw and release.
Yes.
Here it's the same thing. Now you've got a 5-foot-long arm, and you have to learn how to throw that around your body. You know, people see this as being, a tool to hit at something with. If you've ever done any construction or anything, you can sit there and whack at a nail over and over again. It's not going to go in, but you take a nice smooth stroke and you drop the weight of the hammer on it, it'll go right through. It works in the same principle with your body, as far as if your body is moving through it and you're taking this arm and it's just an extension of your body, and it's not actually, you're not trying to use it to hit at something, it now becomes a part of you. Rather than trying to be its own entity to move the golf ball, now you just connect it to your body and move your body. That ball just gets in the way and gets spit off wherever you're throwing.
So you're trying to say is that my arms are actually tightless then? Yes?
Your arm?
My arms are tightless, and I can now hit the golf ball with... You have the right idea, though. You have the concept. You understand what we're trying to get across here, though. Okay. So now we have grip.
You got a carbon fiber arm now.
Yes, I do. So let's go back now. So let's go ahead. We got grip. Okay, and now we're going to actually throw our hands as a whip at target and not come down and hit the ball. We're going to throw our hands like a whip and throw at target, okay? Those two.
It's just a rotation. Swing it wherever you're looking. So, what do you say here? Should we hit a few shots?
We can hit a few shots and kind of show them, and hopefully we can show them how it's supposed to go. And we'll see how that goes, okay?
You got to keep it right in there. Well, why don't you start us off, hit a couple drives for us.
Oh, I can do that. I can do that, okay?
And then I'll hit a couple shots for you.
Right. I guess you happen to have a tee right here.
There you go.
Okay.
You get to see the difference between a 6'6" guy and a 5'8" guy on a good day.
Okay. So now, what do we have now? We have grip. Okay. And now we're going to show you, after this, we're going to show you ball position. But now I'm going to try to throw my hands at target. Whip my hands at target, okay? That's what we're going to try to do. Okay.
Right. It's just got to be a throw around the body.
Not too bad, exactly. Let me hit one more, and then don't let Danny come here and smack a couple for you. Okay. Let's see if we can do a little better than this. A little drop again, but okay.
It's in order. All right, now this time, just get your weight back up to the front just a little bit.
Okay, a little more. Okay, closer. Right. My weight's back.
If you're trying to throw it from your back foot, if you get up there and if you start the throw while your weight is still on your back foot, it's going to change your alignment. Either you're going to come through and you're going to try and throw it up towards the target and force it to stay open, or you're going to come through and release it and then hit it off to the left. Now, you want that full release. I mean, obviously, like we're talking about, you want that full release in your swing. You want to also be releasing it where you want it to go. So, in order to get that to happen, you got to make sure you want your weight back up on that front foot when you're throwing it around your body.
Okay, so that's aimed at the 250 yard mark, okay? All right, let's see if I can get my weight back, okay? This time?
Little throw.
Nice, easy throw. Ready?
All right.
Almost.
That's closer.
Almost.
All right, good.
Definitely closer.
That's what you're going to feel, is you're going to feel closer and closer to it as you begin to see more of that throw. Now you'll notice here, it doesn't take a big guy to hit it a long ways. It's just about you get that throw in there. So you'll see it in Tom here. His arms are much longer than I am. So that throw is going to be much more accentuated in him. Although here you'll still be able to see it working in a slinging motion around my body.
Nice swing.
It doesn't take a lot of effort to move it. All it is those arms are falling. This, also being part of your arm, is just falling naturally. Your body turns and carries it all through the shot. One of the great things about it is you can have a miss-hit shot, and when your weight's moving through it, it's still going to get there. You watch some of those guys, you watch some of the old films of a guy like Jack Nicklaus, he could hit an inch behind the ball and that thing was still going to get on the green. It's just, if you're moving, the more weight you're moving behind it with your body, the easier it's going to go. A nice, easy, smooth swing will do everything that you need to. So,
very good.
As far as starting from the beginning,
yes.
What do we got covered?
What do we have now? We have grip, correct?
First
grip,
off,
hand, show hands at target.
This is just an extension of your arms right here.
Okay. Next time we'll go through ball position to find out exactly where you got to put the ball to hit the ball correctly. And I think that sounds pretty darn good, doesn't it?
I think that's a good place for you to start.
Remember, have fun.
Enjoy yourself.
Take care. Good.
This is like mud and shell.
That's exactly what it is, though.